Good morning, guys. I thought it might be fun if I shared with you a typical facial routine that I give myself. This is super easy to do. You can do it at home. You don't need any special tools to do this, although I do like to use a gua sha stone and a facial roller. And I thought it might also be a good time to walk you through some of my absolute favorite skincare products from Odacite. I know that I've showed you several of my favorite products from the line individually, either like in videos here or on Instagram or on my website, but I thought it would be cool if I just showed you all of them at once in one long, luxurious facial routine. So that's my plan for today. I have a really slow lymphatic system, so I tend to get a lot of buildup here in my face at the center. So I get these like under eye indentions or under eye hollows, and then I also get a lot of lymphatic fluid building up here underneath my jawline. So if you get unexplained acne, like here towards the back of your jawline, near your earlobes, you might also have lymphatic system congestion in your face. So this could be very helpful for clearing out acne, reducing swelling and fluid in the face. But I'm also going to try to work out some fine lines that I have in my forehead. Gua sha stones and hydration in general are great for keeping wrinkles at bay. So I'll be walking you guys through all of that. So without further ado, let's jump into this facial. Here's a sneak peek of my brand new beauty room, and here's a small part of my Odacite collection. I'll be using several serums from Odacite in today's facial, including the brand new all-embracing Watermelon Hibiscus Serum and a targeted one specifically for plumping the lips. I'll also be using two of my absolute ride or die all-time favorite masks. But before we sit back and relax, I want you to come with me to the kitchen because I'm going to be adding a few special ingredients into the first mask that I'm applying today. You'll need to slice up 2 lemons, set 3 slices aside, and put the rest in a pitcher of water. Then transfer it to the fridge so that you have some nice, cool, refreshing spa water when you're finished your treatment. I'm also making myself an adaptogen latte this morning. I have 2 different blends from Mood Milk. I have the unwind vanilla cardamom latte, which is beautiful in the evening when you want to wind down for the day. But for this morning, I'm going to go with the Boost coconut matcha latte mix. I love this blend because it contains a generous dose of the adaptogen lion's mane, which is perfect for keeping the anxiety at bay. I just mix it up with a little bit of hot water and almond milk, and then I blend until it's frothy. We're going to start off in my washroom. Welcome to my washroom. And the first product I'll be using today is this cleanser by Odacite. It's their black mint cleanser. This is the product that I reach for whenever my skin is feeling overly oily, or I'm getting a lot of pimples, or maybe I've just had a good workout, or I've woken up late and I need to refresh my skin and feel more alert and awake. This is the perfect cleanser to pick your skin up and give it a nice deep clean before moving on to your next beauty routine steps. This cleanser is ideal for those with oily or combination skin, anyone who's struggling with acne or pimples, or anyone who just wants a nice pick-me-up to refresh the skin first thing in the morning. Like the name suggests, this cleanser does contain mint as well as tea tree oil to help minimize breakouts and clean out your pores, but it also contains activated charcoal and rosol clay,
aka Moroccan red lava clay. I love how this combination of ingredients works on my skin. If you also struggle with acne, you may want to check this cleanser out. Now that my skin is feeling super clean and detoxified, I'm going to head over to my beauty room and start the initial steps of this facial treatment. In addition to reducing the lymphatic buildup in my face, I also want to address the active acne that I have along my jawline, and I'll be using this clay mask from Odacite, the Synergie 4 Immediate Skin Perfecting Beauty Mask, mixed in with some special ingredients to target that active acne. I've been a fan of the black cumin and cajeput pimple serum for years. This must be my third or fourth bottle of this serum. It can be blended into moisturizers, it can be used directly on the skin, but in this case I'll be blending it into the mask along with those lemon slices that we cut up earlier. The Odacite Skin Perfecting Mask also comes with this recipe book for customizing and supercharging your masking routine. There's all sorts of ideas inside this recipe book, such as targeting sunspots, fine lines, lack of firmness, all sorts of great ideas for customizing this to your unique skincare concerns. I initially whipped up this powder formula with a little bit of water, but then I also incorporated 2 drops of the pimple serum as well as 3 slices of fresh lemon juice, and you can see how the consistency slowly changed with each ingredient that I added. At this point, the mask has more of a glossy, acidic, runny consistency to it, so I'm just going to apply this carefully in thin layers, targeting the areas where I need the most attention. The base of this mask is the Synergie 4 Immediate Skin Perfecting Beauty Mask. This is already a multifaceted, effective clay-based mask that detoxifies with activated charcoal and various clays, and it also peels, brightens, and boosts firmness with a combination of papaya enzymes, real fruit acids, vitamin C, and probiotics. Because I'm no stranger to fruit acid peels as well as lactic acid, I'm able to handle a larger amount of lemon juice in my mask recipe. Of course, if you've never used a fruit acid peel before, please start carefully and slowly. You may want to incorporate only a single slice of lemon into your recipe. There is already fruit acids included in the base of this mask, so you will want to work slowly and carefully. It's normal to experience a tingling, warming sensation when you're working with fruit acids, but of course, work at your own pace and avoid any areas of your face where you may have sensitivities. I personally find the slow act of gradually painting this mask onto my face very relaxing and therapeutic, so take your time. As with any other clay-based mask, you'll need to let the kaolin and bentonite clay inside of the formula dry down and then eventually wipe it away with a warm, damp face cloth. The various fruit acids and clays in that mask definitely helped to brighten and firm my skin, but it also reduced the swelling of the active pimples on my face, as well as the acne scars that I have along my cheeks. The Aventurine Kiss Lip Serum is one of my favorite products from Odacite. I love the applicator. It has this genuine Aventurine roller ball to apply it to the lips, and it does a noticeable job of plumping and puffing your lips up. Just keep in mind that this is not a hydrating lip serum, so don't apply it to broken skin or chapped lips. The star ingredient in this lip serum is the COQ10, so you want to give it plenty of uninterrupted time to sink into your lips. I'm going to start prepping my skin for lymphatic massage, and the first product you'll want to use is a hydrating mist. This one is by Vanessa Megan Advanced Organics. It's the Group 11 Active Mist. It's the one product in this routine, not by Odacite, but it is a beautiful mist. The All-Embracing Watermelon Hibiscus Serum from Odacite is a new product, and it's also a new favorite of mine. Just look at the rich color of this serum. You'll want to massage this into your damp skin so that the gua sha stone, or whatever tool that you use for your lymphatic massage, has a nice slippery surface to work with, because you don't want to pull or irritate the skin. I'm going through and massaging this gently into my skin, and I'm also giving myself a mini facial massage while I do this. Of course, the standout ingredient in this serum is the highly nourishing watermelon seed oil, which helps treat dehydrated or aging skin. It's also going to help counteract those drying treatments that I did initially to address acne. In addition to the watermelon seed oil, it also contains apricot, shea, vitamin E, sea blackthorn, rosemary, oatmeal powder, neroli, liang, immortal flower, calendula flower, and lots of other beautiful natural extracts. Notice that I'm massaging my neck in a J or L-shaped stroke from the top to the base of my throat. This is to open up the lymphatic vessels and stimulate any lymph nodes that you have at the base of your throat. Opening up these lymphatic channels is key to performing lymphatic massage, because if the channels aren't open, the lymphatic fluid has nowhere to be drained to. So it's imperative that you start with your throat so that the lymphatic fluid can be flushed out and circulate throughout the rest of your body. This tool should look familiar to you. It's my rose quartz gua sha stone, also by Odacite. This tool has become one of my absolute favorites for performing lymphatic massage on myself. Notice the unique shape of this tool. It has various grooved, convex, and concave edges which hug the unique curves of your face. When you're addressing additional fluid on the underside of your chin, try taking your tongue and sticking it right to the roof of your mouth. You'll notice that everything instantly gets tighter, and you'll have a firmer base to move the fluid out with the gua sha stone. As I already mentioned, opening up the throat is absolutely imperative for facial lymphatic massage. Everyone has a large cluster of lymph nodes right around their earlobe, right at the top of their throat. So you want to stimulate and massage those first before you move on to the rest of your face. It's up to you which side of the gua sha to use when you're massaging each area of your face. I like to use the long sides against my cheeks and forehead and throat, and then I use the more pointed corners to get into the fluid deposits right in the center of my face, right against the base of my nose. I'm not tugging at the delicate under eye skin when I'm doing these motions. I'm keeping the pressure only at the center of the face. Once you're ready to move on to the under eye area, use the most delicate pressure that you can with the tool. Hold the skin at the base of your eye in place as you gently massage the fluid out from the center area of your face. You don't want to pull too hard on your under eye area because this could make any wrinkles slightly worse. Always move the gua sha in an upward stroke towards your hairline. And if you have any crow's feet wrinkles at the outer corners of your eyes, anchor the skin of your cheek and then gently iron out those wrinkles using a gentle pressure from the edge of the tool. For the forehead, you'll want to follow a similar series of motions by anchoring the skin right between your eyebrows. Press here firmly so that the skin isn't moving all over the place. And then pull up in a smooth ironing motion towards your hairline. Feel free to play with the tool and see what feels best for you. I personally hold a lot of physical tension in my forehead from working at a computer most of the time. This particular side sweeping horizontal motion feels amazing on my skin. It helps release any tension by physically pressing out any constricted muscles, and it also helps iron out any of those horizontal forehead wrinkles that you may get from furrowing your eyebrows too much during the day. The visible change in my face is quite clear to me. I can already see that the concave hollows under my eyes are much smoother. I have less fluid and puffiness right on my orbital bones. And I can also notice that the wrinkles in my forehead, as well as the fluid on the underside of my jawline, is greatly reduced. Now I'm going to try to work out the fluid on the other side of my face. I'm following the same series of lymphatic massage movements on this side of my face, starting with the underside of my jaw, opening up the lymphatic vessels at the sides of my neck, and I'm really getting in there and targeting the lymph nodes just underneath my earlobes. Because the lymphatic system is part of our circulatory system, it does move all throughout the body, but unlike our blood circulation, lymph doesn't have one central pump to move the fluid throughout the body. So performing lymphatic massage like this greatly helps eliminate toxins from your body that may be stagnating. Everyone's body is a little different, so as you're performing these motions, pay attention if any areas feel particularly tingly and, for lack of a better word, juicy and fluid filled. That's how you'll know that you've found an area with lots of lymphatic buildup inside of it. When you move the stone over these areas, it will feel different than other areas of your face, and you'll know what I'm talking about once you find those pockets. Of course, if you have a healthy, well-circulating lymphatic system, you may not have any pockets on your face that you need to work on. But for me, I know that I have several, and the change is noticeable after I finish this routine. You can see that there is quite a bit of reduction of swelling at this point, but the amazing thing about lymphatic massage is that it just keeps giving. So this draining process will go on for quite a while, well after I've finished. The grand finale of this facial massage will involve my absolute favorite hydration face mask. This is the Deep Hydration Mask by Odacite, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that my devotion to this mask runs deep. I swear by it for giving me healthy, plump-looking skin in the dead of Canadian winters. I like to use a beauty spatula to apply this mask, and I also store both of these in the fridge so that they're nice and cool when I go to use them. This mask is made with fresh, organic, natural ingredients, so keeping it refrigerated will help preserve the integrity of those botanical ingredients for months and months. This may seem like a strange tip, but it's one that I've shared before on social media. If you don't have a gua sha stone at hand, check your kitchen to see if you have any of these decorative, blunt-edged cheese knives. Yes, this isn't actually a beauty tool that I'm using to apply this to my face. It's actually a gold-plated cheese knife, believe it or not. Of course, don't put anything sharp near your face. I want to emphasize to you that I'm using a blunt decorative knife, nothing serrated or with teeth, and this has worked perfectly for me for years as a sanitary way to apply my masks to my face. Now that the deep hydration mask has been applied, I'm going to gently massage it in. Don't forget your chest area and your throat when you're working with hydrating products. These areas of our body frequently get neglected, yet they're one of the first areas that shows aging. But there's no need to buy separate products for your throat or chest. Just go ahead and use the hydrating products you're already using on your face. This next step feels absolutely amazing because I've left my rose quartz face roller in the fridge so the stones are nice and chilled. This is going to enhance the depuffing effect that I will already get from this lymphatic massage by introducing a cooling element to it. Again, do whatever feels good to you. Use whichever side of the face roller that you wish. I personally like to use the small end to get into the areas near my eyes and nose. And then I like to flip the roller over and use the larger stone for areas like my cheeks, throat, and forehead. Spend as much time as you would like in this final stage of facial massage. Don't forget that this time is for you. Try to clear your thoughts and keep an open, calm mind as you're massaging any tension out of your face. If you'd like to play calming music, burn some incense, or have a diffuser running during this time, I highly encourage it. Feel free to explore any tension that you may be holding in your face, especially with the small side of your stone roller. Work the small side of the stone over any tender or strenuous areas of your jaw, doing a continuous sweeping motion from the top of your throat to the bottom or along your clavicles will help activate any stagnant lymph nodes and further help with the lymphatic fluid drainage. This completes our multi-step facial lymphatic massage. I hope that you enjoyed following me along on this decadent, relaxing facial treatment. Because we've spent so much time opening up the lymphatic vessels and activating the lymph nodes, you'll notice a further reduction over the course of the day of any swelling that you may have in your face. Just to show you what I mean, this is how my face looked 45 minutes after completing the facial routine. You can see that the swelling continued to go down as time went on. Don't forget to pour yourself a cool glass of refreshing lemon water when you're finished. Then sit back and relax.
I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me give myself that facial. I definitely feel very relaxed and calm, and my skin just feels really nice and fresh and plump. That's what I really enjoy about the Odacite products, is they're just so effective. They're very potent. Anytime I use their serums or their masks, there's always a noticeable difference in my skin. I also really enjoy with the clay mask that you can add your own ingredients to it and customize it. I definitely notice that my skin is looking brighter with the addition of the pimple serum and the lemon that I added to the mask. I also have my lemon water here and I'm gonna just chill out for the rest of the day. I know that sometimes it can feel a little daunting or maybe even give you anxiety if you have to stay home, but personally I really like staying at home. I'm a bit of an introvert, so I have a lot that I like doing around the house. I like to cook, I like to bake, I like to plant herbs. I literally just made these really delicious vegan scones. They are so good. They're crispy on the outside and nice and fluffy on the inside. If you guys are curious about how I make those, I might put together a recipe to share with you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna hang out here in the sun with my cat. I'm gonna read. I did also apply the Nutrient Day Cream with SPF by Josh Rosebrook to my forehead and to my face because, you know, I don't want to expose my skin to the sun after everything that I just did to it. And then I also applied the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm. This stuff is really cool, actually. It's a bright green lip balm. It goes on clear and it has this really like glossy, hydrating balm sort of texture, but it's not sticky. I really like this lip balm a lot. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this. For even more on ethical luxury, please tap the subscribe button. I would love to see you at the next video. Of course, you can always browse my website for even more ideas and information on clean beauty, whether that's skincare or makeup, sustainable luxury, vegan fashion items. I cover a whole bunch of stuff on my website. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, you can check out my website. Also, I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. Just drop them in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.